Good afternoon. My name is Julian Padilla, and today I'm going to talk about sustainable building materials. But before we get started, it's necessary that you know some about this, so I'm going to explain the definition. And the definition is that you can see different pictures, for example, a green building house and two pictures about concrete and fossil fuels. But what is the reason behind these pictures? The reason is that you need to know the differences between classical building method and modern building style. So let's gonna start it. The classical building method it's about the construction industry, and it's obviously and it's well known that the concrete is the third highest producer of carbon dioxide, obviously after transportation and energy production. And it's obviously that humanity need, like for example, I don't know, thousand or hundred of I don't know of amounts of fossil fuels to generate enough heat that it's necessarily to produce concrete. So one example of this is that we analyze this graphic, and if we consider two aspects, for example, the building operations and the building materials and construction, we're going to have like for example 39% of carbon dioxide which is produced by this industry, and it's obvious that it's going to increase the greenhouse emissions in our environment. So there is a solution for this. And I know that you would like to listen to the solution. And the solution is the modern building style. That's right. The modern building style. It's a new lifestyle for everyone because this sustainable design it's going to provide us a comfortable life, and we're going to have a rich home because for example your house and my house are going it's going like to, for example to have a refrigeration, for example, a thermal mass, for example, a rainwater harvesting. There are different benefits that we are going to enjoy. Totally amazing. So we're going to study this new method in the two main topics that I'm going to speak about it. The first one is the components of building materials. The components of building materials are totally rich, and there are a lot of benefits to start supporting the sustainable building. As you can see in this picture, there is a house, a green building house that has, for example, organic insulation, a sustainable wood flooring. Wow, this is so amazing, and it's not common, and a rain harvesting system. Wow, this is amazing and so helpful because, for example, our country is suffering for rains nowadays. But to understand this, you need to know three aspects: the indoor environmental quality, the rapidly renewable materials, and the comfortable, sustainable house. So, have you ever noticed that it's so relaxed for us to take a seat in your living room or in your bedroom and to don't think about your issues, your problems? So, the indoor environmental quality is the solution for that because you are going to use less toxic indoors. You are going to use free toxic materials such as you can see in this slide, chlorine and cadmium, and you are going to help the environment because you are going to produce low emission of toxic or irrigant materials. The other component is the rapidly renewable materials, for example, wood, for example, bamboo, for example, cotton, which those materials you are going to help the local economy. Those materials are bio-based products, and obviously these materials helps to reduce the transportation impacts that the construction industry generates every day. And the other is the comfortable, sustainable home. Have you ever imagined to stay in a beautiful home that was built following a old building materials? Wow, it's totally amazing because you are going to buy local products and only eliminate transportation costs, and you are going to make the world a best place, a better place to live in. And the other main topic is the construction waste materials. Wow, this this component it's super important nowadays, and we have to think about what are we going to make or what are we going to like to make with these waste materials. So you need to know four components: the four R's, the LEED certification, the material reuse, and the energy in use. So the four R's in construction waste can help you to reduce, recyclize, reuse, and rethink about what are you going to make with the waste materials from all buildings. So here, this is the moment to think about new materials, new green materials for the construction industry. The other aspect is the LED certification. The LED certification stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and it works for all buildings and all developments. Because this certification helps the environment, helps the human health, the water resources, the green economy, and so on and forth. And the other component is the material in reuse. The material reuse, obviously, here you have two pictures. These pictures are examples of recycling buildings that obviously was built following all waste materials. And the other is the energy efficiency in use. The energy efficient it's totally amazing because you are going to have a home and you are going to have solar panels in your roof. Wow, it's quite amazing and awesome because it can be saved because of processing, transporting the material and save energy. So obviously you are going to be a rich man. So here you have the conclusion. Um, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is to green or sustainable building is the best choice. So start now and change this construction industry. Here you have the references and thank you so much for listening to me. Bye bye.